We did a prank. We pranked you. We did a little prank on you. Haha. Shitwheel of Chaos. I don't know her. I never met her in my life.
Not once.
Well, welcome back to the Board Castle, where it's we're a financial guru channel, and we always have been. And we talk about money moves and how to do money better.
Absolutely, 100%. I mean, we are both
always. My co-host is Eliza, who also has so much money.
Absolutely, just coming out of my ears.
I feel like we probably have a lot of new viewers.
Yeah.
With the Forbes article that just came out.
Yeah, we're just having a viral moment,
What is it? The 90 over 90? Is that?
Yeah. It was, a tough list, but it felt good. It felt good to finally get there.
It does feel weird because it's like more people who had more time to do, and also we're both so young. I'm 81. You're what,
74.
Like 23? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
you don't look a day over 47.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I spend a lot of my considerable billions on plastic surgery. So
yeah, that is true. You ever do those adrenochromes?
Oh yeah, just like 12 times a day. You got to do it to keep things going.
That is the toughest thing about adrenochromes is that you have to drink them every single day.
I know, and it's like you forget once, and it's like
you miss one day, and then you have to start the whole cycle, and it takes like 3 to 4 weeks for them to really start kicking in. Exactly. And so like you miss that one day, and suddenly you're just like spiraling.
Right? Can't leave the house. You got to talk to your Dorian Gray portrait.
Ugh, horrible.
So that's why I have like 3 assistants to make sure that I always got my adrenochromes.
Yeah, definitely. And your assistants are babies that you're taking the adrenochromes out of?
Well, I mean, it just makes sense, right? You got to multitask.
Yeah. Well, and also I feel like a lot of these people are talking about like they want their assistants to be like knowledgeable and like good at jobs. No, what you need from your assistant is just to be able to crawl around.
Right.
And give you their precious life juices.
Exactly. And just like blind loyalty. And babies don't know better yet.
Exactly. Blind loyalty because they haven't even opened their eyes yet.
Exactly. That's basically, you get like a litter of them and, and eventually you need fresh ones, but that's a conversation for another day.
That's really the way to go, is to get hybrid dog people. So that there's like 15 or 16 babies all at once. So then you don't have to worry about finding new assistants for like 3 or 4 months.
Exactly. And you get to pick like the best of, the ones that are like the dumbest. It's perfect.
Yes, exactly. Because then you don't have to feel bad about sucking out their precious life juices.
What were they going to do with it?
They're just dumb little dog babies.
Right. Exactly. Like these are the conversations that are being held behind closed doors. We're letting
and that's what we do here at the Board Castle is we bring them out from behind the closed doors. We open the doors wide and we say, hey, we do bad things sometimes and it's okay because we have so much money.
Exactly. Like how are we supposed to keep all the money without a few puppy babies being
without a few puppy babies' precious life juices.
Exactly.
So like I said, it's probably prudent to talk about like how we got here, because I'm sure we have all these new Forbes watchers, listeners. Right. This is also a podcast. We have 60 or 70 billion subscribers, but that's not a big deal. And they don't mind listening to us go over how we got our money, because that's sort of what it's all about.
Exactly. They want to be in our place one day.
Yeah.
That's not possible, but we'd like to let them think that.
They want to follow our path exactly, because it's the only way.
Exactly. True. The only way. That's
the only way. So I mean, obviously my money came from I have all these patrons who give me $10,000 a month, and then I spent that to make the defrigerator, which is a cardboard box you put your food in and it keeps it at room temperature. And I sold that idea to Mark Cuban. He was like, I will fund you, absolutely. And then I took the seed money, didn't spend it on cardboard boxes. What am I, Amazon.com? I don't think so. No. I spent that money on crypto, and then I sold it all at once and crashed crypto. And now I have the most money.
Yeah, exactly. And I am right behind you. And the way I did it was I outlived 12 husbands.
Oh, that's the way to do it.
Yeah. It was a lot less work than your version.
Get it. Black Widow, baby.
Exactly. Well, alleged
Black. Well, I mean, we're in international waters. You could just go ahead and say you killed them all.
That's true. Well, maybe I just had very bad luck.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Bad luck, baby. Mm-hmm. And see, it's fun to be like, I have so much money. It's crazy. But I just have such bad luck.
Yeah, exactly.
I cannot catch a break.
No, I just want someone to be there forever, and then they just keep dying on me. It's like, it's such a drag.
It is such a drag. It's such a drag when you keep marrying rich people and they keep dying and leaving you all of their money.
And it's like weird. You'd think, they weren't all old. Like some of them were, of course.
Oh man. I mean,
Anna Nicole, very big influence for me. But I started getting younger ones, and then I don't know. Just
they kept dying too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, part of it is when you marry someone who's had so many rich husbands, the stress of it.
It's true.
The stress of it ages you so quickly.
They knew what they were getting into.
Feeling like you have to live up to all of these badass billionaires.
Right. Exactly. I can't give my money away fast enough if I wanted to, which I don't, but I couldn't.
Well, I mean, yeah, of course.
It sustains itself at this point.
The point of having money is just to have as much of it and never give it away.
Right. Yeah. I was super into dragon cartoons as a kid. You know what I mean? And they always had the little hordes. And I was just like, that's who I want to be. That's what I wanted to be when I grew up.
Just sit on top of it and maybe eat it. Do dragons eat gold?
Maybe. I mean, Scrooge McDuck, he would swim through the gold, and I'm still trying to make that happen, but doubloons are so rare these days.
Is Scrooge McDuck a dragon?
No, he's a duck, but he also had a horde, so it was similar.
Is a duck a dragon?
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, a male duck is called a drake, so.
Oh.
You're onto something.
So seems like they might be the same thing. Yeah. And maybe the writers of the DuckTales cartoons were really onto something. They noticed something. They noticed something that nobody else had really noticed. And that's that ducks are basically just little dragons.
Exactly. You know what? We are cracking it all open. We are just telling all the secrets today.
Breaking open the bank and killing the pigs and letting the gold pour out, and then we scoop it back up because we're like, you can't actually have it, but
no cars.
You can have these ideas because you can't actually follow through on them because we're big smart brain people.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Look, Steph already on it. Already knew it was a dragon thing. Absolutely.
It's totally a dragon thing. Totally. Oh, the corkscrew dick from I think Steph.
You can also get husbands with that. I'll tell everybody. You can have a husband with a corkscrew dick once in a while. Maybe I fucked a dragon. I don't know, actually. Now I'm really confused.
Well, and the thing is with the corkscrew dick is that it helps, right?
Well, I think it depends on which side of the transaction you're on.
Oh, yeah. It helps. Wait. It helps. Okay. Explain what you mean. Well, I don't understand the inside anatomy of human people, and I just want to make sure that you do.
Yeah, no, sure. Okay, well, so if you are the owner of the corkscrew, probably
owner of a corkscrew dick, like that song by Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, you know what? That was probably also about dragons. Now that we're talking, but if you are the recipient of a corkscrew dick, that might be less fun. I don't know.
Recipient of it? Nope, that doesn't work.
No. Yeah.
You're right. But you should base all of how you do sex on that one Yes song.
Yeah. Are we already? Maybe that would.
Yeah, that's true. You know what? That's true. It's the only way I get hard is listening to that one Yes song. All right. I wrote down a list of some big time money moves.
Yeah, I hope that our audience is really paying attention. This is a very generous gift.
This
that.
is
Not
this
money,
is a big six. This is 6, not 5. I could have just done 5. I gave you a little extra one because I this is like a baker's wait, this is like a baker's 5. This is a baker's 5.
Exactly. Yeah, we're giving people the opportunity to become billionaires like us. Like we can't give them money, but we can give them.
Yeah, I mean, if we just look, you know what they say. Give a man a fish, and he's gonna eat that fish
immediately. Yeah.
Teach a man to fish, and he'll say, "At least I know how to fish now." He might not have any fish, but he'll say, "At least I know."
Yeah,
at least I know. Because I mean, he still doesn't have like a fishing pole or hooks or anything. He just knows or a boat.
So he needs to teach him how to get the fish.
Ooh, there you go. Teach a man to steal, and he'll be good for an eternity.
You'll have every Fred Meyer in Portland.
Shh, don't tell them my secrets. The Fred Meyer, the West Hollywood Fred Meyer in Portland is definitely not funding my life by not having good security.
No. Well, the St. John's one, you definitely would get your ass beat, so probably stick to West Hollywood.
West Hollywood is the place to be. They don't care at all.
No.
All right, so my first tip is wake up at 5 a.m. Japan time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, that's where the market starts. And talk about fish. The fish market.
Exactly.
Tuna. If you've ever had that. I'm sure everyone here has had that delicious giant Japanese tuna, but you should if you haven't.
Everybody's like, oh, New York, oh, Greenwich Mean, Montreal, fucking Dubai. Nothing.
No.
Anything that happens in all of those places, nobody cares about. Nobody cares about Japan. Japan is where the money's happening. Keep that in mind.
Exactly. Yeah, that 100%.
Number 2, eat only what you hunt.
Yes.
Because like we were saying earlier, the way to hoard your wealth and keep your money, never spend it on anything.
No.
Only eat what you hunt.
Right. Or that you can make your like puppy baby assistants hunt for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Which could be like Long John Silver's as the comment.
Or maybe sometimes you're not really feeling it. You don't want to go through the trouble of getting out the bow and arrow, going out to the park, shooting a few squirrels. Just kill one of your puppy baby assistants. Eat that.
Exactly.
That's edible.
It's kind of like juiced pretty much as it's going to be, but makes it
People
delicious.
Don't want you to think that puppy baby assistants are edible, but those people are liars.
Exactly.
Those people are liars. They're trying to sell you something.
Those people are poor.
Oh, yeah. Those people are poor people who are like, I just want a little bit of this puppy baby assistant cash to myself.
No. Yeah, don't fall for it.
How dare they? How dare they?
Yeah.
Let's see. Kill God, take his place. But then I scribbled out his and I put her there because feminism is very in right now. Feminism is very in right now. It's very cool right now to pretend that women are real people.
Yeah, like why would you do that?
Yeah. I mean, look, we can be honest here.
Of course,
lies. It's all lies. It's
you
all
give them money. Gender doesn't matter anymore.
Propaganda.
Exactly.
They just want to separate us into our little like, oh, I'm a feminist. So that we don't think about the fact that we should be killing God.
Right. Yeah, and like you can do that over and over. And it's like you do it enough times and she'll respect you.
Yes.
And, like it's not just a one-time thing. And you do need your bow and arrow.
Oh, no. You can kill God on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
You can kill God every morning at 5 a.m. Japan time if you need to.
Exactly. Put it in your schedule. That is a tip I'll give.
Ooh, there you go. Exactly. Yeah. Have a little pocketbook. Write down kill God, kill God. Kill God. Just pretty much every page of your schedule, every line, kill God.
Yeah, you eventually do have to do it more frequently, but you'll get there.
It is similar to the adrenochromes in that, like, if you miss a day,
oh, you're fucked.
You're
fucked.
absolutely fucked, and then you're like I feel even worse than I did before I started killing God.
Right. Yeah, you only make that mistake one time.
You make sure, and I mean, if you feel like you're done with killing God, you gotta make sure you wean off. Do not cold turkey killing God.
Brain zaps.
Ugh, horrible. You ever get that thing with the clear spiders and they crawl on the walls?
Oh my God, yes. Like, I start to kind of like them after a while, but the first time was terrifying.
It is pretty spooky, but the thing is, those clear spiders, they're not going to hurt you. They're just going to like hang out and crawl on your walls and make you like freak out a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of fun eventually.
It is fun to just like freak out a little bit sometimes. Right. Sometimes it's fun to just like sit in your room and put your ear against the door to the outside of your room and just like listen to everything that's happening and assume that any words or like sounds that you hear is someone coming to get you and kill you.
Yeah. No, oh my God. Just like the adrenaline, it just really
the way that your heart just like starts beating out of your chest and you sweat and like you cry and you're like, you're not sad.
No,
crying is a sad thing.
It's like you're the most alive.
Sometimes crying is a scared thing, and sometimes scared is the way to be.
Yes, absolutely. You get that feeling in your stomach. It's like, yeah, I never feel.
Oh my God, I love the feeling in the stomach. I love it. I love it when it's like my stomach feels like someone's squeezing it and pressing it, and like I should be puking, but it's like I can't.
No,
I
absolutely
can't because there's nothing in there.
And that's when the spiders are happiest. So it's like everyone's good.
They're all hanging out and they're like having a little party and like dancing to the Earth, Wind, and Fire, and they're doing like, you know, that little like the dance that spiders do sometimes where they're like this.
Yeah, and then the ones in front have like the arms like this.
Oh yeah. Or they do with their little mandibles. They're like,
oh yeah. Oh my God, that's when I know that like we've had a good day. You know,
that is the way to know that you've had a good day is if your clear spiders are doing the little mandible dance.
All right, but you know, you've got to like kill God a bunch of times before they show up. So
yeah. Anyway, diversify. Oh wait, no. Fuck banks. Put money in your toilet tank.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and then you might need like more toilets as your money grows. But
yeah, exactly.
That's
and that's a good way to count exactly how much money you have is how many toilets you have. And do not, under any circumstances, increase the number of bathrooms.
No.
Because then you're like, okay, where is the money now?
Right. Exactly. But you know, have you upgraded? Speaking of Japan at 5 a.m., have you upgraded to the Japanese toilets yet? Oh my God, the capacity is just so little. Yeah, like and then like
right up in the and it gives you a little, and then you go, ooh,
and it plays a little song, and like you
can
change the song depending how full of money it is.
Yeah, ooh, yeah. Mine plays "We Will Rock You."
Oh, nice. Mine plays "I Want to Be Free."
Oh, that's fun.
They do all play Queen.
See, I always worry about making computers play the song "I Want to Be Free" because then they might realize that they're computers and they don't want to do your bidding anymore.
Well, that's the spiders help with that, though.
Yeah, you know, the spiders do like when the computer starts freaking out and it starts freaking you out.
Oh my God, the mandibles so fast.
It's like they're trying to like, it's like when you know, like in a Hanna-Barbera cartoon when someone runs off of a cliff and then for a second they're doing this. It's just like that.
Just like that. Yes. You know what? That's weird. I went to Hanna-Barbera land in Houston when I was a kid and that happened.
Oh, you ran off a cliff and did the little...
No, but the spiders did that.
Oh, the spiders did that. Sure.
Yeah.
You've had the spiders since you were a kid?
Well, I got married really young.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a kind of arranged marriage royalty thing.
Sure.
We don't talk about it a lot, but
so that first marriage, who was that to?
That one Habsburg with the jaw.
Sure, yeah.
He was dead, but it still was legal.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing, that's another thing. Look, I wrote down these tips, but we're coming up with, on the spot here, a lot of really good ones. You're allowed to just marry dead people.
Absolutely.
then
Yeah. And all their money is yours, like
as
legally.
long as you have a witness to
Mhm.
say, yeah, you fucking married. It's
Yeah.
marriage. The marriage it happened.
Right. Right. I think they call that a hand fast.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you can touch someone's hand, you can marry that fucker.
Exactly. Exactly. So, and after a while you stop feeling bad about touching corpse hands because you have so much more money,
There you go.
Like, fortune
And
favors the brave.
also, this is another thing they don't want to tell you. The more you touch corpse hands, the more you realize those are just hands.
Yeah, it's not so
Just
bad.
hands.
No, it's a really human moment, actually.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And even to a certain extent, a corpse hand is more alive than any alive hand when you really think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, especially when you see that bank account balance change,
Oh yeah.
A little warmth. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Diversify your assets. Just have more things.
Yeah.
If you have some things, think about maybe getting some more things.
Yeah, like 10 or 12 more things. It just grows from there.
Car,
Mm-hmm.
bucket.
Yeah, a continent.
Ooh, continent is good. Continent.
Yeah, I don't talk a lot about how I bought Australia 6 years ago. Like, they don't know yet, but
people don't really talk about it, which is crazy.
No,
And I heard that they were still sad about the Queen dying in Australia, and they don't know it's you.
Right, I'm right here. But I'll let them have their moment, and that's fine. But they'll pay later.
Yeah.
I'll take
and that's the other thing about the Queen dying.
Mm-hmm.
Do we believe it?
Well,
do we believe that lady's dead?
Maybe someone will marry her, and we'll know for sure.
There you go. Well, I mean, you wouldn't know it because you can marry dead and alive people.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But if it works, then
if it works, then they are dead.
Right, but if it doesn't work, then they're alive.
What's marriage if not a little death? Am I right? What are we doing here? Marrying people? Crazy.
Well, I'm just saying it's another path to independent wealth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then this last one is never stop hustling.
No.
Always be. And that brings us to our the thing that we're really talking about today, which is side hustles.
Exactly. You got to have a lot of side hustles if you're going to have.
I mean, if you're not doing 60 to 70 jobs on a daily basis,
right,
you're never going to be a billionaire.
No. I mean, and you do have staff that does the majority of the work.
Yeah.
But a manager is really important.
I mean, mostly there's people talk about being unemployed and they say they're fun employed. I like to think of myself as a funtrepreneur.
Oh my God. Did you did you trademark that?
I mean, I think I said it on the internet, so I'm pretty sure that's how a trademark works.
Exactly. Mark Cuban can't do shit.
Mark Cuban cannot do shit.
No, he wishes.
It's basically just I sit in my room and I have ideas, and then I text my little puppy baby assistants, and they do something.
Right. Yeah.
I don't really know what they do about it, but I just I just send the ideas off. I sit, I close my eyes again, I take another little nap, I wake up, I go, oh, what if Calvin peeing on before I've had my coffee?
Exactly. I mean, that's why rest is so important.
Yeah, that is also true.
Yeah.
Make sure to get your rest, but also never sleep.
No, don't. You gotta make it work both ways.
You gotta make it work both ways. Exactly. That's exactly right. But we're gonna talk about some Etsy stuff. Is how we're gonna talk about how to do good Etsy, how to make Etsy profit for you, and so here's the first one. I'm gonna bring it. Here it is. So this is it is Lamb Relic, gifts for him, gifts for her, collectible figures. And the specific reason I wanted to bring this one up is because of the tagging here. Gifts for him, gifts for her.
Yeah. We've got our non-binary friends already, cutting out a big chunk of the market there.
Yes, exactly. But I will say that it is very smart. Instead of just saying lamb relic gift, it's a gift that you can give. They're making sure to be like, if someone types into the search bar gifts for a man, this will come up. But also if they type in gifts for girl, woman,
yes,
it's also there. But you're
absolutely.
right. If somebody did say gift for, Uber demon between beast,
Right. Right. And they would really miss out because I feel like this is perfect.
this does seem like a very Uber between beast gift.
Yeah. Well, it's like you see this kind of thing when you like ascend to the shadow realm, it's like after the spiders, but before the brain zaps, you get a little shadow realm time. Like totally would fit in there. Like I think it's a decoration.
I think that's kind of the home of my people, the non-binary people. Is sort of like anything that has one eye.
Yes. Yeah.
I think is
Cyclops vibes. Yeah.
Big Cyclops vibes. Big non-binary people have big Cyclops vibes.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like wasn't Cyclops like the first non-binary character?
The Cyclops from Homer's Odyssey? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about the X-Men?
No,
because I will say we never saw that X-Men's penis. So
who knows what's down there?
That X-Men could literally, like, they say but
right. Yeah.
You never know. You never know. Also, all of these superheroes, they got such muscular chesties. That could just be titties. We don't know. It could be anything. They could have those double dicks like a shark, the clasper.
Yes.
Or even I saw a picture the other day of a dolphin's genitals, and it's like a dick, but then it slides inside of itself, and then it looks like they have a vagina. So they have a vagina, and then a dick comes out of it, and then they fuck a vagina with the dick that comes out of the vagina.
Amazing. Nature is just knows what it's doing. Yeah. And also, can I just say, I would like to trademark my own tagline, which is muscular chesties does not mean testes. So
there you go. Muscular testes does not mean testes. That's real. That's real and good.
Yeah.
Don't make sure you put the trademark on that, DP Snacks. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. What are you doing here?
Yeah. Please don't make us send the puppies after you.
Don't make us send our little dog boys after you.
Exactly.
Let's see.
Okay, can I tell you the first problem I see with this?
What?
Price way too low.
Yeah.
A relic that belongs in the Shadow Realm for $49, you're not going to get billions off of that.
And like, I think that it's going to become very obvious with the selections I have. The way to make money on Etsy is freaky little guys, and people will pay out their little asses for a freaky little guy.
Absolutely. Like, I'm genuinely interested in this.
And this lamb relic will absolutely, exactly. You could get more than $49 for a lamb relic.
Yeah. I do like how the front legs are like twice as long as they should be. Like, standing, it would totally be horrifying. Like,
yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Also, it's a collectible. And if we know anything about collectibles, it's that they're worth more for reasons.
Right. Exactly. We learned that from the Beanie Babies. We learned that from Pokemon cards.
Exactly.
We learned that from wrestling Funko Pops.
Yeah. That Funko Pops, I never really got Funko Pops until I realized that they were collectible.
Mm-hmm. You didn't see the walls of boxes and no one was allowed to touch them?
Exactly.
Like that's how you know it's a collectible. So like this lamb better come with a box.
And if you take it out of the box, then it's not worth anything anymore.
No.
And isn't that interesting? Is that the little piece of cardboard and thin plastic sheet is what makes it worth money.
Yes, absolutely. And it's like these things that are children would love but cannot touch and so can destroy so easily. Like that tension there is just like,
oh my God,
like a Foucault film,
And that is maybe part of the worth is that you are denying a child of joy.
Yes, exactly. It's not quite adrenochromes, but it's close.
Something's not worth anything unless it makes a child go, but oh,
Exactly.
I want to play with it.
Just music to my ears.
All right, this next one is an example of how not to tag. This is just called rod holder. And I don't know what it is.
Is that a quarter on the end? What is happening here?
It is. I think it's a half of a dollar.
Oh,
it's
okay.
a JFK $half.
Yeah, I forget like all those like little types of money. I forget how many.
Oh my god! Anything less than a $500 bill is meaningless to me. What is on? What's on the 100? Like fucking Stavros Halkias from town. Is that the guy that's on the $100 bill?
I think so. Yeah. Exactly. And then you have like
nobody knows. Nobody knows. Fucking. I guess. I mean, I do know who's on the 20, and that is fucking one of my absolute heroes, Andrew Jackson.
Oh no. Okay.
Andrew Jackson, big time, big money hustler.
Yes. Yeah. Well, and Clancy is being very modest. The $10,000 bill, like the new ones coming out, Clancy is going to be on them. So I mean,
and look, once I'm on some money, then Andrew Jackson will no longer be my hero, because it's like, if I'm on money, then like he's not better than me.
No.
He's not better than me. Exactly. No. And when I say he's my hero, he is in a way a god, which means I have killed him many times.
Right.
Did I enjoy it? Yes, deeply.
Yeah.
Deeply. Oh my god, it's so fun to kill Andrew Jackson every day for a month.
Yes. Yeah. Well, and it's like, if you can't kill your heroes, you just don't have what it takes to be rich.
Exactly. And that's all these people who watch the Marvel movies all the time. They're like, oh, I love the Iron Man. Oh, I like the wizard guy who does this thing. Oh, I like a guy who's tiny but also giant. So cool. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed, and I want to look at them forever.
Right.
Kill them all.
Exactly. Just like free yourself,
Free yourself.
And free the rest of us from 43 more of those movies.
The way to have Marvel money is to stop going to Marvel movie.
Exactly.
Put that on a shirt.
Exactly.
Put that on a shirt and sell it for $79.99, 3 easy payments.
Right. Yeah. Put that on a rod holder, which I'm still.
Put that on a rod holder. What is it? What is a rod holder?
I do like the price on this one. I feel like it's so confusing. It's like, well, it must be worth $400. Why would you charge that much?
It must be worth $400 and not literally 50 cents, which is the only recognizable thing.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and I appreciate the strong stance of the hand,
I feel like almost like, are you supposed to put your dick in it? What is it?
Well, I don't know how big a $50 is, so that might make things complicated.
It's not big enough to fit my dick, I'll tell you that much. I think a lot of people would agree.
Yeah. Okay, it's handmade. A stainless steel made to order.
Holds electrodes for stick welding. Oh, what is that?
I thought that said johnnycum.com.
Go to johnnycum.com to find a discount.
Right. And look, scroll back down. Terrible shipping. That is also a way to make more money, is tell people you're going to ship stuff and then don't ship it for like 6 months.
Oh, yeah.
So exactly. This person, they're on the right track.
Shipping was terrible. I was told it would go out Monday and I received it Wednesday.
Oh my God. Wow. Just, yeah. The more you can make someone
it Wednesday. It didn't ship till Wednesday and I received it today, presumably Friday. So right.
I was beyond excited for the bracelet. What kind of bracelet is this?
It looks nothing like the picture.
Yeah. All right. So you know what? I feel like this person is on track with their side hustle. Confusing everybody. Nobody knows what's going on. Like you can
That
just
is
like
the way to do it, and
Yeah.
make it as confusing as possible.
Yes. Yeah.
This next one, I just wanted. Yes. Oh, what's this? Oh, Johnny Come. Oh no, Johnny Come cannot be reached. Johnny Come. Dude, we should.
Johnny Come.
I should buy that domain name. I bet. Oh man, I bet the domain king already has it. What a piece of shit.
Yeah. A true hustler and an enemy to all entrepreneurs.
True hustler and one of the great villains of the world.
Yeah.
For me, it's like Hans Zimmer, or what's his name? Rick Schwartz, the domain king. And anybody who's ever said a mean thing about Stanley Tucci, because how dare you?
Yeah, no, an angel among us.
How dare you? What an absolute stone cold cutie that you can never say a bad thing about.
No. Have you ever seen the video of him making cocktails? Adorable.
Oh no, I haven't.
You know, like during quarantine.
But I've watched his CNN original series Finding Italy a bunch of times, and spoiler alert, he doesn't find it.
Oh, well, you know, there is that like mystery wall that you have
He's
to get
all around it. He goes to France, he goes to Greece, he goes to Belgium and Switzerland, and he's like, where the heck is Italy?
Yeah,
I can't find it. And then they give him, you know, pizzas and pastas, and he's like, ooh, yummy in my tummy.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Perfect. And he's a perfect cutie, and everybody loves him.
Yes.
So don't say anything mean about him, or you're on my fucking terminal list.
Absolutely.
Like that Chris Pratt show that just came out where he kills people for the CIA.
Oh, the Super Mario movie?
Yes, exactly. The Super Mario movie where Super Mario kills people for the CIA. That's my favorite thing. I love when somebody's like kind of like a fun, cheesy dork on the TV, and then all of a sudden they're murdering people for the CIA on an Amazon Prime original series.
Right. Yeah. Jim from The Office. Total.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And I loved when they got married and did the little dance.
Yes.
So much fun.
Yeah, and now he's murdering. Perfect. Yes.
This next one is just, for me, it's just a cute little guy. It's a breakfast snail, and people like it, and it's good.
Yes.
Look
perfect. No notes.
Look at this little guy. Look at
Is that polymer clay?
Yeah, probably something like that. It might be resin.
Ah, okay.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and this is the most important snail of the day. This breakfast-themed snail was hand-sculpted from artist-grade polymer clay. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Finished with a thick glaze. It has that lifelike, gooey snail look.
Yeah. So it's like it has a thick glaze. You could add your own later if you wanted.
Yeah, exactly. And if you see this and you don't start immediately emitting a thick glaze, do you even have feelings anymore?
No. Oh my God. Perfect angel.
Where is your heart?
Yeah. I used to like, sometimes I can't sleep because I hustle. And when I'm trying to hustle, like, so I watch different things. And for a long time, I watched people making tiny things out of polymer clay. And it was the most soothing, calming.
The thickest glaze you've ever emitted, I assume.
Exactly. Yeah. Just like a whole coat of it. Yeah.
Very similar to the thick glaze that I emitted watching Finding Italy with Stanley Tucci, the CNN.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Probably like, you know, you test them. They're pretty similar. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. I think Breakfast Snail and Stanley Tucci are the two perfectest angels. Oh, and Jaden, who's turning 2.
Yes. Yeah.
The 3 perfectest angels.
And Dolly Parton. I mean, we can't leave her out.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And she said vaccine. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. It's cute because it's like, it's just like the song that she wrote, but now it's a parody. She like Weird Al'd herself.
Yes. Yeah. Like you can't beat that.
And I bet Weird Al was shaking in his boots when he saw that.
Yes.
I bet he saw it and he was like, whoa, how could I ever compete?
Yes. Have you seen the trailers for the new Weird Al movie?
Yes. Oh my God. I love it. Daniel, what's his name?
Daniel Harry Potter.
Daniel Harry Potter is he's such a little guy, and it's fun.
He's a weird little guy.
He's a weird little guy, and
he had all this money, and then he's like, I'm gonna be a weird little guy.
It's fun to watch him bounce around and be a weird little guy. I think he should do more of it.
Yes.
I watched that one show where he was like an angel or something, or a space god, heaven worker who tried
Miracle
to
Workers? Yeah.
miracle thing. He did miracles, and the first season was cool, and then the second season was completely different, and I didn't get it, and I turned it off.
All right. Yeah. Yes.
And if something's completely different and I don't get it and I turn it off, something's wrong.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Because I mostly watch things that people go, I don't know, this is a little bit unapproachable and frustrating to enjoy.
That's too normal is what I'm hearing. It was just like a normal show after that. You're like,
yeah, probably it was too much of a normal show. Okay, so now here is, this is for if you want to have a man kind of coming out of your wall at all times, which is kind of a fun thing to do.
Yeah. Well, you know, what they left off here in the description was that this is a description or a depiction of like, I don't know, the fourth or fifth dimension.
Yeah.
Of just like going through a wall and coming back.
Yeah. And always lead with your boner when you jump through the wall is the main rule.
Yeah, exactly. It's like fifth dimension glory hole, you know?
The 5-dimensional glory hole. And this one they did really good with tagging. Just let you know literally every word that could describe it in the title. And then even more things in the look at height 138 centimeters. I don't know what that is.
No,
but it's probably
like palm size.
138. That sounds like I'm taller than this guy. I'm fucking taller than jumping through wall muscle guy. So like, look at pretty cool me.
Yeah, yeah. I appreciate the confidence in the price. Again, that must be worth almost $1,100. Or why would they put it for that much?
Exactly. It's just like a Gucci where they make something that is priced so ridiculously, and you say, "Oh, it must be really well made," but it's not. It's
Have you seen Leather Guy on TikTok who like does this? Like he buys like leather goods and he like cuts them up and takes them apart and like estimates the actual cost and like how much like markup there is.
No, but that sounds fascinating.
Yeah, and it's like this Gucci belt costs $700. And it's like $12 worth of material and labor.
Wow. Also, I mean, built for $700 seems crazy, even for me, very billionaire.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's like if it's only $700, is it going to hold your pants up? Nah.
Hold up your pants with a freaking shoelace. I don't know. I've done it.
Hold up your barrel.
Yeah, exactly. Hold up your barrel with suspenders. Like, I don't need a $700 belt.
Your Gucci barrel.
I show up behind any beer dispensary in town and say, "Hey, give me one of your extra barrels." And then I walk over to the Fred Meyer and I swipe some suspenders. Don't tell Kroger, don't tell Mr. Fred, but just slap some suspenders on that barrel, and I'm dressed for success.
Yeah, exactly. You're viral as the newest Portland weirdo. It's like barrel guy.
Ooh, yeah, I could be barrel guy, and then there's it's Unipiper, and then there's barrel guy, and then probably one of the drag queens.
Yes, yeah,
are the biggest celebrities in Portland.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, also obviously Portlandia and his girlfriend, whatever their names are, and probably that a park.
Which park?
One of the parks. Maybe all the parks are like one person who's like a cool guy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Mount Tabor is like the face. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mount Tabor. Well, Mount Tabor is like the nose.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
And then the little pond at Laurelhurst is like the mouth.
With all the ducks.
Yes.
Ooh, callback.
All those dragons hanging out in the Portland Parkman's mouth.
Wait, okay. Scroll down though, because there's something interesting in the description.
In the description here? Okay.
Well, all materials used certificated for health.
What does that mean?
I think this wall man could probably tell you.
just like, hey, it's cool to buy this wall man. It's good to put this wall man in your wall, and he's jumping through your wall, and he will not kill you.
Yes. No.
I promise.
No.
Look, some people have complained about buying wall men in the past, and then they poisoning them in their sleep.
No, this is a fresh start.
Man,
yeah.
This wall man is arsenic free.
Right, exactly. And look, the writer says, I am an entrepreneur. So you know what? Already on it.
There you go. Yeah. Trying to offer you the most beautiful and unique sculptures with my art. I run this store with the intention of presenting original works of art instead of coloring the same product in the same way. I don't okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not the way to make the real money. Is you want to make like
exactly. You got to replicate it.
Yeah. And then say they're collectibles. Because that's the way to make money.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't think this person actually can call themselves an entrepreneur. They don't get it.
They don't get it. They don't get it. These last three are more just like sort of genres. This one is just sort of like weird, creepy stuff. You know, dead fish in resin, duck with two head.
How much is that?
Which one?
The duck.
Duck with two head? Yeah. $64.
All right. Wow.
That's a steal.
That's an absolute steal.
That is a steal. You can't get duck with two head for $64 where I come from.
No. You go to Paxton Gate and it's $500.
They must be in Yugoslavia or something, or you know, someplace affected by the Ukraine war.
Yes. Yeah. Albanian double-headed ducks.
Albanian duck with two head. Duck with one head. That one's only 31.
Yeah, so that seems reasonable, right? You get
crab with big hand,
plus a little more for the extra head.
Oh, look at crab with big hand is only $17. I could buy crab with big hand.
Business. I want to buy every single thing they have, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, look at bone saw.
Yeah, well, I mean, I already have about I don't know, as many of those as I have dead husbands. So
many bone saw. Yeah, sure. Because you don't want to use the same bone saw on a second husband.
No, it's disrespectful to his memory. You know,
so disrespectful. Yeah. The amount of disrespect of using a bone saw on a second husband. Ooh, black duck with two head.
Also 64.
Also 64. They should at least mark it up for the not being regular color duck.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Teeth.
Yeah, into teeth. Wait, what's next to teeth?
Next to teeth, bird skeleton.
Bird skeleton.
Bird skeleton, rabbit skeleton.
Yeah. Legit into all of this.
Baby chicken.
Yeah. This person is onto something with the market here.
Kitty snake lady. They must be mass producing these big time if they can sell these. Such radioactive ghost man.
Oh no. Is he related to Wallman or is this a different species?
I don't know. Let's find out. Radioactive ghost man, colonial man, uranium glass figurine. Is it actually made out of uranium? How are they selling uranium for $37?
Well, uranium glass is the thing. Like it just has a little bit in there, but you put a black light on it and it will glow, and that's how you know.
I feel like these people know something that we don't, that they're able to sell these for such low prices.
Yeah. Or maybe they're trying to make some sort of curse, you know?
We should be, one of those monkey paws. They're like, oh, I wish I had a successful Etsy store. And then the monkey paw closes and it's like, your Etsy store is so successful, but you're operating at a loss. Everything you sell is a loss leader.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think you're right on it.
Definitely.
Yeah, you know, as a billionaire, you always have to be on the lookout for monkey paw situations.
Oh my God. You got to be careful of the monkey paws. You got to be careful of the monkey paws. You got to be careful of the gins. You got to be careful. Anytime somebody says, hey, I'll give you a wish, always say, fuck you. No such thing as a free lunch, my friend.
Right. Right. You ask for like unlimited wishes one time, and then you learn not to do that anymore.
And then you learn. Let's see. This is another one. It's these are just 3D printed. Because apparently, I don't know how expensive a 3D printer is, but I feel like you'd make it back instantly if you just bought a 3D printer and started printing, Dwayne the Duck Johnson.
Or like, I think all you'd have to do is the sussy wieners, and you'd probably pay for a whole new bigger
Thomas
set.
the World Ender. That's fun. People like that.
Yeah.
Asparagus.
I feel like
just a goose with asparagus for head.
These are all like the person who makes these takes a salvia trip, comes back with a new idea every time.
Yeah. Buff Bongo Cat.
Buff Bongo Cat. Oh my god.
Just all your classics.
Right.
Pikachu, but he has a nose.
Yeah. Oh, I see. The sus is the Among Us.
Yeah.
I thought it was just...
Yeah, it's Among Us. It's an Among Us.
This person knows how to combine memes better than anyone I've ever seen in my life.
It's
Pikachu.
Realistic cat dog, it's really they're like they nailed it. And
just a reminder, you are trash.
This is another completely no notes shop.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They are on it. Wait, what? Super Mario Pokeball? All right, that's a little.
I mean,
but is that a Waluigi Pokeball? All right, I'm back on board.
Yep. Tom Tannic, really, really important things. Thomas the T.
Yeah.
This
older stuff looks useful. Maybe close to useful, and then they just went weird, and I love it.
Yeah. All right, and then this last one is it's take toy apart and build it into a weird toy.
Oh, this is like connected to long Furby people, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's it's very much like here's Furby chair.
Only 150. How little is this chair?
It's I don't. Well, it's not a full size chair. Because that's a Furby face, so that's Furby face size chair. And there's look at
how much is Teeth Cloud?
Teeth Cloud is $98.50.
All right, I'd pay double, so it's good.
Yeah. Barbie with TV for body and head.
Mm-hmm.
This one, they're it's pretty fucked. Oh, or you could get Vampire Teeth Cloud for also $98.50. Not even a markup for the vampire teeth.
Yeah, well, so there, a little bit of a missed opportunity there, but like it's like you get that, you think it's for Halloween decor, but then you're like, no, it's got to stay up all year.
No, it's got to stay up all year. Exactly. It's the same with the giant 12-foot skeleton from the Home Depot.
This is what I just said on Twitter. I literally said I can't have that because I would give it seasonally appropriate accessories all year round. I literally.
And also, I don't know where I would put it because I live in an apartment.
Yeah, on your balcony. I
guess I could just put it on my balcony, and it would just like be curled up in a ball on my balcony, just like just a giant skeleton doing yoga on my balcony.
Yes. Fetal position.
Everybody would go, oh, what's that for? It's like, I don't know. It's just a big fucking skeleton.
You just wanted some fresh air. It's rude to ask.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, get really just like defensive about it. Like, how dare you?
Skeleton need to breathe too, folks.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
We should bring this in for a landing, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a good idea.
Does the audience, do they have any questions? It's like so rare they get an opportunity to ask questions.
That's true. If you have any burning questions to how to become big money billionaire hustler, man or boy or girl or them, any IRL shows coming up. We don't do plugs on this. Board Castle doesn't do plugs anymore. we're not into promoting what other people are doing. But if you, Robbie, I think you live in Seattle, so if you come down to Portland, there's probably things to do on maybe Thursdays and Sundays. If you're interested in coming down here on either of those days of the week, there's probably something to do and watch and enjoy.
Yes. Yeah. Which billionaire your week is physically? Obviously, Elon Musk.
This is a good question. I could slap the shit out of Elon Musk.
Yeah, no. And he would just take it. He's like on TV, he's pretending he's like a big badass, but like if you need that much attention, no.
I could kick Jeffrey Buttnose up and down the court any day of the week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mars Bars lady, I'll punch her up good. I don't even care. And that's feminism. That's feminism that I don't care that she's a lady and I'll beat her up anyway.
It would be a fair fight.
Because Mars Bars lady has been bulking for a long time. You know what the fuck I'm saying? She's been doing those curls. She's been doing this one. I don't know what this one's called, but it's for your triceps.
Yeah, exactly. Muscular chesty,
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I think Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank, just like swift kick to the ankle and he's sobbing.
Exactly. And what's her name, who was married to Jeff Buttnose and then she isn't anymore.
Right. Yeah. She is my enemy, but she's not bold enough, She's like, I'm gonna give it all away.
Kill him. Kill the guy. What are you doing, lady? Mackenzie.
Exactly. She could have had all of it. And look at her.
Mackenzie, do a murder.
Yeah. What are you? You're a billionaire. No one's going to stop you.
That doesn't haunt you.
No.
It doesn't affect you for the rest of your life to do a little murder.
No. It doesn't.
It just doesn't.
And the next one doesn't get scared. I can tell obviously, but she doesn't.
Mark Zuckerberg, I could probably beat him up in real life, but in the metaverse, I'd be fucked.
True. But in real life, all you have to do is put him in the sunshine without SPF 300. He's just like,
exactly. And if you say, oh yeah, let's meet in the metaverse, wink, and then he puts on the headset and then you wheel his rolly chair into the sunshine and then you beat him in the metaverse because he's already dead in the real world. If you die in the metaverse, you die in real life or the other way around or something.
Yeah.
And
so I'll tell you one billionaire I will never try and beat physically, and that is the Crypt Keeper.
Oh man, that guy is, I mean, look, he's kind of my friend because we're like, I'm the Night King of the Crypto Winter and he keeps the crypt part. He does crypt currency, which is mostly just bones and worms. The bones are the money and so are the worms.
He's richer than all of us. He really is.
He's richer than all of us. All right. I think that's as good a place as any to wrap her up. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon and love you and kisses, and you can't have any of our money, so fuck you.
But you can have our knowledge.
Just like Ty Lopez here in my garage.